going on, guys? It is your boy King Graves. I am back at you again with another video. Like I said, we're going to be doing some series. We're going to be covering some content. There's a lot of games out there, and there's a lot of stuff I want to cover. This series, man, this is the first one of this series, is what happened to that game? What happened to that game? I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2020, this game came out, or it didn't come out, it was a trailer, and it was an amazing trailer, had a brand new spin on the horror genre. It was a game you can only play at a certain time during the day. It was called Ghosts. IGN put it on their YouTube page. It was very, very interesting. It piqued my interest. I do love playing some horror games. A lot of the horror games I don't usually play. I love multiplayer ones. But this one caught my eye. But we're going to hop right into it, guys. We're going to talk about it, so let's get to it. So if you guys don't know what this is, it is called Ghosts. Like I said, it's created by Visible Games. So with that being said, I think this first was released in like 2020. So it was a big game that everyone was really hyped for. It was a lot of talk of the town to figure out what was going on. I think it even says here, yeah, it's like it was coming out in 2020. It was estimated to come out in 2022. We are now in 2023. Some people estimated that it's going to come out in 2023, but I do want to show you guys the trailer. So let's watch the trailer real quick.
Hey, it's us. Remember those live-action video games in the 90s? Those mega CD games that promised so much but ultimately disappointed? Corey Haim was in a few. Well, we're making one of those, but good.
Ghosts is the first real-time live-action horror video game. There won't be any floating words or glowing doors to help you decide which way to go next. You're really there. It's your job to keep us alive when all around is trying to kill us. It's your job to help us survive the night.
When we say real time, we mean real time. The game will only work at 10 p.m. in your local time zone. If you try to play it at any other time, you're just going to see a blank screen. So you'll be playing at the same time as everyone else in the country. I know, cool, right?
If you turn the game off at any point, not only do you lose, but we die in really horrible ways. So don't turn the game off. We also have the long lady to worry about, who, rumour has it, if you look at her in the face, you die. Don't let us down.
So, the game is out on all the usual formats, including Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, PC, and Mac for limited run games. And the best bit is the collector's edition has so much cool shit in it.
Yikes. Yeah, guys. So, as you can see, like I said, this was estimated to come out in 2022. Like I said, I believe this trailer came out in 2020, if I remember myself. A lot of these videos are conversations that I'm having between you guys and me. Open discussion. So if you have anything you want to correct me on, if you want to talk about anything more about that, put it in the comments below so we can talk about it. But very ambitious game. PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. Switch is very ambitious, and that's what kind of raises my flags when any game with like an indie developer, or one that we never heard of, wants to come on Switch, something this ambiguous like this. It's a lot of questions asked. I don't think they've said it's not coming out on Twitch. I think they're still trying to release it on everything. Steam makes sense for the most part. Xbox and PlayStation makes sense for the most part. Steam makes the most sense out of any of the games, because PC games, I feel like a lot of the indie games can go through there and it makes it a lot easier. But with this game, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like I said, it's raised well over its goal. I remember I personally reached out to the creator of this, and I was on his Instagram. I put something on the comments saying, is this game ever coming out? What's happening with this game? I think I went on to this Kickstarter, and there was no updates really. But we got our first update in June. But you guys are more than welcome to go check out the Kickstarter and look at what's going on with it. A lot of people who backed it were able to get, I think they were able to get a bunch of cool swag, like some jumpsuits. I think you got the collector's edition with some art and stuff like that. But it just doesn't seem like you know, this game is coming out this year, as far as I can tell. A lot of this stuff, it seems like it's taking control in this house. I thought it was going to take place in a movie theater because that's what they showed at first. I guess that's not the case. But like I said, it's a very ambitious game. If you guys have ever played one of those games in the 90s where it looks like a real person walking through certain things. So I'm very curious on how they're going to tackle this. When I heard this, I was very, very interested. Yeah, Jed Shepard, I'm pretty sure I reached out to him. Like I said, I went on there. It seems like it has a lot of inspiration coming from the Sirens stories, as you can see. Also, you know, some of the other, like, what are the games I'm talking about? Kind of like, not the cheapy games, but the stories, the urban legend stories. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. But, like I said, Switch, very interesting. PlayStation, okay, and disc format. That's very interesting as well. As you can see, you get the shirt with it. You get the edition. You get some pictures. You get some other stuff. I guess a case. I'm very interested. You get the jumpsuit. Here's the rewards. Interesting. Like I said, I'm very interested on this game. I hope you guys are too. I'm hoping this comes out because this could change the way we view horror games, and maybe it could spark a new wave for horror games as a live action, you know, in-depth game. So that way we can travel and follow around these people, and see if we can survive. You know, it might take the world by storm, and who knows? Maybe, you know, whoever beats it, maybe it'll be immortalized in that, and there'll be speed runs, depending on what happens. But I'm very curious. Evidence. Okay, this is some of the stuff. So I'm gonna kind of read over this a little bit. Over the years, Ghost's rating began to drop. Here we go, which ultimately resulted in the show being dropped by the network. Interesting. And languishing on various free view channels until it was purchased by Fright TV. Okay, this is now we know what's going on. And rebranded for a relaunch in 2022. The channel is littered with terrible adverts and trailers for movies you've never had or never heard of and never want to watch. Interesting. As the cast explore the location, you do not only need to worry about their safety, the noises you hear around the van, and the strange neighbors. There's also the urban legend of the Long Lady. Interesting. Kind of like the Slenderman, like I was saying, the Slenderman, the Sirens, a lot of that stuff. Sights of the Long Lady on this very street have chilled the bones of residents for decades. She appears in times of tragedy, looking through the windows of houses on the street. It's said that if you look directly at her face, you die. Certain salesmen do gangbusters here. Interesting what that means. So I guess that's what the Long Lady looks like. Kind of reminds me of the Nun, like I said. Gameplay, let's look at some of this stuff. You are the outside broadcaster producer in charge of what is shown to the viewers at home. Interesting. Who have remained loyal to the show throughout the Lens years. The show is live, so you have to think on your feet. Okay. And react to every moment to keep things interesting. In front of you will be in front of you will be all of the camera feeds streaming from cameras installed in the most haunted locations in London. That sentence kind of seemed crazy. As well as heart rate monitors for the cast. Okay. What gets sent to the live feed is your choice and can affect the future of the show. Interesting. And perhaps the safety of the cast. Okay. You need to keep the show entertaining, and you will have various tricks to employ to help you spice things up. So, this is kind of like, it seems like one of those decision games. If you guys have seen some of them stuff, like The Man of Madain, I think that's what it's called. But they're the dark picture anthology games or whatever they're called. But it seems interesting, and it seems like maybe they're getting enough steam now to finish this. I just don't know how you make this, and that's why I'm very, very, very interested. Will they have pre-recorded ways where once you make a choice, this happens, that happens? Will the team actually be out there, and maybe they'll play out the scenarios with everyone at first, and then it'll be a pre-recorded thing as months go on? I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think, man. Definitely go out here, check out the Kickstarter. Definitely watch the trailer. I think there's one more video I wanted to see, too. I think it was at the bottom. I think it was with the director, maybe. If not, I don't think so. Let's check the updates as well. Yeah, like I said, June 26th. Let's see this. Read more. Hi everyone, we wanted to give you an update on Ghosts and where we're at with everything. First of all, thank you so much for your patience. As previously mentioned, Ghosts is very close to being finished and looks amazing so far. We're really proud of what we've managed to achieve and hope you've enjoyed some of the preview clips and photos we've put out. I have not seen anything. We want to deliver something really exciting that's never been done before, and FMV. Yes, it's very interesting, very interesting. So, as you guys see, there's a lot of this stuff. There's this, a lot of photos. This is what I wanted to watch. So, we're going to pause the music. I'm going to watch this really quick.
You know, like,
we're not here to intrude upon your life. Really, it's about your experiences of the area, and just really asking, have you ever seen anything strange? And perhaps have you heard of the long lady?
Well, my neighbours are a bit weird, but
they're not that tall, though.
They're not that tall at all. But as for this long lady, I mean, the kids, you know, running up and down the streets, you know, they talk to them. There's a bit of a word around the community about that, but as I say, I'm not really into that. I'm not really bothered. I've got more pressing matters to worry about. Isn't that right, Jade?
So you haven't ever seen anything or heard anything? Are you getting that?
No, not at all. Not at all. You know, like,
we're not here.
Interesting jump scare at the end. I feel like I could have gave him a little bit of a trailer, but I hope this comes out. I really do hope this comes out around Halloween time. That would be amazing. A lot of the comments are very, very mean if you guys haven't seen it. I've seen updates for this project from time to time and didn't realize how long ago it had started. This is what I'm saying. It's a shame. Even if I do eventually get a game, it probably won't live up to my expectations for the wait. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see this one. They responded to him. My takeaway from this update is you don't have enough funding to bring the project to completion, and everything is hinging on you finding extra funding you don't currently have. To put it politely, that's not exactly positive news for anyone that backed this project. And here we go. Hi, Andy. We are seeking the extra funding to make this the best we can possibly. Make it with no shortcuts. Jeez. Come on, Dave. We have options, but we think this is what's right for this project. Thanks again. So it looks like they're trying to get some more funding. Interesting. I'm not having much faith here. Blah, blah, blah. The Kickstarter was supposed to be coasted at 10% margin. You know, stuff. All right, whatever. Development update. Here's some of this stuff. Thanks for the update. Just admit I'm a little angry when I read more funding needed. So we'll see. Is this project dead in the water? Are they going to get the funding? I don't know. I hope they get the funding. They already reached over their goal. I don't know what they did in the past 2 to 3 years to make this, but hey guys, man, like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification for when I'm posting new videos. We will continue this series to check out these games. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what happened to this game. What happened, y'all? But if you have any comments, please put them in the comment section below. Whether you think this game will be good, or you think it'll be trash, or you think if it's another scam, and we will not see this game come out. But listen, it's been your boy King Grade.